Hi guys, good morning. Let's get ready to glow and grow together. You might have noticed a little difference in my setup. I got lights. So thank you to one of my friends that happens to watch this channel. He was gracious enough to donate a few of his some LEDs for me to have set up to make this a little bit more of an option for me. So with that, let's get the glowing started. I'm trying to be as amped as I can on this Monday because that daylight savings has me hooked up with my sleep. So I'm gonna go in like I do and get these blemishes covered. We're just gonna jump right in. So besides the lights, it is now November, which is, I don't even know. I just can't fathom how it's November already. But I got some changes. So besides the lights, it's November 3rd as of when I'm filming this. I'm changing my little calendar real quick. Got some new things going on. I got my vanity set up differently, so I'll be a little bit more organized, hopefully. Doing this further. I got a new cup. I love me some stickers, so I decorated this guy. Yes. It's so cute. And Casper is no longer currently with us. He'll pop out through, though, my little mirror. So I have a new mirror that's new to you guys, but I've had for ages. Got this one. I love all things vintage, and this thing is probably as old as my vanity, which was a wedding gift to my great-grandparents. That's how old this sucker is. So with that, let's get started on the makeup. But what I was saying is, besides the newness to my vanity here, I have some ideas that I'm gonna spitball, because I had some ideas as far as some of the videos I might make in the future. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to maybe, it sounds kind of wacky, but to maybe match my makeup sometimes to like my cup. Hear me out, because I can't paint my nails for work, so I can't match them to my nails, because I know some other YouTubers have done that, and I think that's super fun. But I could always kind of have it coincide with whatever cup I'm drinking out of that day. And trust me, I have a lot. I get to be drinking water out of coffee mugs, as far as that goes, to kind of change it up a bit if I needed to. So that's an option I thought about. Another option I had thought about to get you, the viewers, a little bit more in control of what you're wanting to see, is I thought it might be kind of fun to have you guys give me suggestions, either on, again, looks that you'd want to see, color combos, or the one I thought of today in particular was for you guys to, I don't know how this will go, so if anyone wants to be guinea pig, please let me know, but for you guys to give me songs and I interpret them in a makeup look. I don't know, I just thought it'd be kind of fun and different, so I kind of hope someone chooses to branch out to do that, because I think that'd be kind of sick. As far as my look today, however, what I'm wanting to do is kind of go in with a little bit more of a traditional me look. It's after Halloween, so I'm not necessarily going to be doing any more spooky-ish looks, but I think I want to kind of go in, especially with today being a Monday, on something a little bit more me, but still very fun, right? So I'd use the Wonka bar to kind of cover up my blemishes with that creamy like beige color. Now I'm going to go in and I'm actually going to do my brows for you guys because I kind of missed having my split brow and I need to recolor my hair. The green is, like I said, not greening like I want it to, but let me clean out my little itsy bitsy baby brush and I'll do my brows for you guys. Again, we're just going in with the green, and I don't switch them, oddly enough. I've always done this one being green and this one being red. Yeah, I don't know. It just is the way that I've always done this. So we're just going to go in. Hopefully with these lights too, you guys will be able to see a lot better of what's going on as I'm applying it. See, yeah, that already looks a lot better for you guys to be able to see the green. Okay. And per usual, if you hear any madness in the background, one, I don't have my heater turned on, because I feel like it would be way too loud. But if you hear any madness in the background, those are my cats. My youngest, again, is on some wild shit this morning. To prevent her from getting into my lighting situation, I had to find something for her to play with. So I don't even know what she's playing with right now in the kitchen. But if you hear something that sounds like a squirrel, that's her. Okay, so already this is picking up the green pretty well. And again, I can kind of shape this a little bit better here in a second, but I want to go in with that red so you guys can kind of see the look. It's funny, I almost kind of want to change the green in my hair to something else because I really don't want it to look like I have any association to Christmas, even though it's my favorite time of year. And even though it's also my birthday season. But yeah, I kind of just want to change up that color. But the red is going to be hard to kick. Once I have red, it takes me forever to get rid of it. Okay. Okay, so let me... There we go. They're a little crazy, but it'll be pulled together when I have the rest of my makeup. So, with that being said, that is done. I'm gonna go in with some blush. Not going crazy on this. This is my Melt Cosmetics. Again, love me some Melt. And I'm gonna go in my everyday kind of look with this. Is typically this, I am gonna botch the name, Milagritos, and the Floor. So I kind of do like a dipping of both of those. So that is what I'm going to go in with. I get my brushes all set. Make sure these puppies are cleaned off because I don't want any green or blues to go on my face today, per a few of the makeup looks I've done recently. Okay. Also, I hope you guys had a really fun Halloween. Again, you can watch this whenever you want, but per me filming, it is November 3rd again. So we just got done with October and spooky season. So I'm really hoping you guys all had a really fun Halloween. I got off work hella early and came home and watched Rocky Horror Picture Show. And just kind of did jack shit, to be honest. And it was a great time not doing anything into my weekend. in which I still relatively did jack shit, but it was much needed. It was very much needed. Okay, I think I'm going a little bit more because you can never have too much blush. Even though I appreciate those that decorate Halloween all year round, it's just not my forte. I still have my Halloween up, so I think I'm gonna do, because it took me such a long time. Like, it was the second week of October before I put anything up, which kind of hurt my heart, but I just didn't have it in me yet because it wasn't cold, right? It didn't feel like fall. So what I'm gonna probably do is I'm probably going to have my Halloween kept up until I think the weekend before Thanksgiving. That way I only have 1 week to where my house looks not as exciting, or a little on the bland side without any extra decorations. And then the weekend after Thanksgiving, I always put up my Christmas. So that's my game plan. That is the game plan. But yeah, I just cannot believe we only have 2 more fucking months. It's nuts. But this is my favorite time of year, so it'll be a good time. Also, something I did this weekend again was I worked out. I have been to the gym 3 times now for the first time in literal years. So I'm a little sore. I did some of the row machine on yesterday, and it is kicking my arm's butt right now. But I know it'll be beneficial, and you never regret going to the gym afterwards, but I've always regretted not going in the past. That makes sense. So enough gym talk. What I'm gonna do is go in, since I have enough blush. Yeah, I feel like I have enough blush going on. I'm gonna go in with my trusty highlighter. It is very traditional Nielsen makeup look today. I'm just gonna be kind of tapping into kind of a more just standardized me look. I'm just kind of really stripping this down, really getting, sorry, I'm getting distracted by my cat. She just finds the weirdest shit to look at on the ground. But no, I'm really wanting to strip down how this feels, how this looks, with both my new lights, with my new little setup, and just, I don't know, just get back to like just random, just being random. I'm so random, and I never want to get performative for you guys, and just keep it really authentic. So hopefully you guys stick around. I'm also wanting to keep these videos a little shorter because I know my attention span has gotten worse over time with different social medias and the shorter videos. So hope you like it. Let me know in the comments if you don't mind if the videos are, 30 to 40 minutes, or if you prefer closer to no longer than 30-minute videos. I'd love to know, because again, I'm making these for you guys, and if you guys don't like it, how am I to know, right? So I'm gonna go in with the Jaclyn highlighter. This is also iced for the specific color. I'd wanted one of these for such a long time, and I don't think she makes them anymore, so it's such a pretty color. Also, per usual, my hair is just kind of doing whatever it wants to today. I washed it yesterday, and thankfully you guys didn't have to deal with it freshly washed. It usually does better on the day after, which it does. It definitely has this week as well. But yeah, it is just kind of doing, I'm trying to get used to my eyebrows again because I don't always color them in. But I just really like the traditional me look. So we are glowing. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alrighty. Now I think I want to do, I was kind of thinking or feeling this like blue-green look. This is about the only thing that I have not pre-planned on. As far as which palette I want to use. Oh. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go in with the Shrek. I'm gonna go with the Shrek palette and my, if I can find her, the Why So Blue. I've talked about these a lot recently, but I just really like them, so we're gonna combine them. So yeah, the Shrek one looks like this again. Love that. The Shrek Happens definitely went hard for Halloween. So I'm gonna go in with, I think I'm gonna do Short Supply. It's this like kind of not taupey color, but kind of just neutral color. I'm gonna go in with that first and foremost, just to kind of get my base set up. Okay. Nice, evenly based. Then I think I'm going to do, since I'm doing like this blue-green look, I kind of want to do That'll Do Donkey is the color. It's this interesting gray color. If you can get that. Yeah, this really interesting gray color. I've not used this one yet. I'm just gonna go in my crease with that. Does not take very much. Okay. Yeah, so just kind of a little smoky gray look. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so then I'm going to ooh, yes. So I am going to go in with my actual lid being my Swamp, which is this perfect mossy green color right there. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in with that guy. My Swamp. We're going to trust the process. Because like a swamp, this looks a little murky right now, but I know it'll turn out really well. Most of life is faking it until you're making it. And I am a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. So even if this looked amiss, maybe I learned something from this looking amiss. But who am I kidding? We're gonna slay today. It's a Monday and we're starting off this week right. Okay, so this is like my swampy look, like I said. Now we're gonna go in and we're gonna add sparkle. So this is where, I know there's so many different sparkles I could have gone in with. I really could have, but I want Why So Blue to pop in here. So I'm gonna go in with Emily. Emily is Emily. I'm gonna go in with Emily. It's this sparkly blue green. It's so pretty. reason why I about flipped you guys off was because of that. You can see here. There we go. Yeah, it's just really pretty. So I'm gonna throw that on my face on top of this green. I'm gonna try to keep it closer to the lash line if at all possible. If it gets a little extra elsewhere, so be it. But this is kind of how I'm wanting it to look and go. And we're just going with the finger. That way I can control it a little bit better. Right? Okay, so going with that a little more. The other thing I want to do too is I want to go in and kind of exaggerate. So I have a lot of green, I don't have a lot of blue as of yet. So I want to kind of exaggerate with that butterfly. The butterfly was the same blue I used for my Corpse Bride look for Halloween, but I'll show you guys again. It's this really pretty like navy blue color that kind of matches like the palette perfectly. I'm gonna kind of do that under the eye. Just kind of eyeliner it out. What are you doing, little lady? Hi. Oh, don't fall. Hold on, my cat's wanting to join us. Ooh, this is one of my kitties. That's Seraphina. That's my youngest one. She saw my vanity drawer open and she said, "Ooh, what you got going on?" But I've since lost her attention and she's back at it with the toys in the kitchen. Okay, so I kind of like how that's looking so far. The other thing I'm going in with is Baby's Breath, which is just like this highlighter. I kind of want to tap into the top to kind of balance out the blue. So I'm just smacking that above the swampness. Under the brow kind of look here. Okay. Something else I kind of like to do is with the, let me see if it looks okay with the Emily. Sometimes it looks weird. If it's too dark, it'll like give me like a stash, but I kind of like just putting the sparkles right above my lip like that. I think it looks kind of pretty. So I think I'm going to go in with my eyelash colors. Oh, got a fuzzy. What's new? Get those fuzzies off of there. Torture, 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 torture. It's not really torture. I could honestly talk just fine. I could probably fold laundry, and I need both hands for that, and still do this. It's not that bad. Girls, we're gonna be nice. Okay. Yeah, not that bad. All right. much needed. So I will suffer through if it was actually torture. Okay. And I'll change it up for you guys. I was going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury. I'll change it up a little bit. I'll go in with the Melt Cosmetics eyeshadow. Oh my god. This is mascara, not eyeshadow or eyeliner. It looks like an eyeliner because it's Skin A. But it is Melts So High Curl Lock and Waterproof Mascara. So I'm going to go in with that. Give my Charlotte Tilbury a break here. Alright. Back in. This mascara definitely defines more than I think it definitely lengthens my lashes. I don't feel like it makes them look as thick. But it definitely helps make the length stand out. Which is fun for a change. It's funny, I was just thinking like, oh, so I can curl my lashes and keep talking, but I need a moment of silence to do my mascara. Yeah, in fact I do. I'm really not trying to poke out my eyeball. And I am only semi-good at multitasking, but if you asked me or confronted me about that in real life, I would tell you I'm the pro. I'm never going to admit that. Good deal. Actually, let's do one more little swipe on those lashes. Sick. Okay. Lastly is going to be some lippy do. So for my lip, I think I am going to go in with this Pony Talk Lip Plumper. I don't need my lips plumped, but I just kind of like the effect it gives. It's one of those. You do not need a lot. Like, I don't even think you can see. Like, it's not barely coming up above that, so you don't need a lot at all. It smells good. It smells kind of like candy. But I just want something soft going over the sparkles, something glistening. I have a hard time with just a matte lip myself. And voila, we are all set. So this has been our Glow and Grow this Monday. Let me get a zoomed in look for you guys. So a little bit of swamp, a little bit of sparkle. Always a lot of bit of fun. So thank you guys again for sticking around and watching. I would love, again, some feedback. Again, if you guys do have any song suggestions, I think that'd be kind of fun to do makeup based off of whatever song you come up with. It can be literally any song, and I will have a blast doing it. So thank you guys again for sticking around with me. You guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.